All right, so what's next for PCC and what's next for me? What's next for the company? I think whenever we go through big changes like this, that's what people want to know. And also, it's where I've been spending most of my time, is really figuring that out. So I'm really excited to share. So I'll kind of share my workflow, what I want for our social media, and what I want for our clients and our vision as a whole. So you kind of heard the gist of my headspace of like what I love about coaching, why I started doing this in the first place, and how we want to help our women and our clients transform. And so for myself and my workflow, I will be staying in the head coach position for the foreseeable future until we grow to a point where that really is a warranted position. And so I'm excited to be able to just really be in the weeds with a lot of clients. I'm not going to be taking on new ones for any foreseeable future unless like all of our coaches are capped and like we need to. But right now I'm basically at my cap with what I can manage with the clients that I work with and running the rest of the business. So we've actually done a really good little flip-flop on the back end where my husband, Aaron, who you don't see a lot of on social media, but he runs so much behind the scenes. And for a while, he was really in the client success, like coaching sector behind the scenes and managing a lot of people there. But we've actually basically just flip-flopped, which has made my life so much easier because I can trust that the other half of the business, sales, marketing, etc., is getting the attention that it needs without me having to like worry about it all the time. So that's one switch that has allowed for this to happen, and his own kind of growth path intersected with that. But I will still be in leadership, of course, with the entire team, and I'm usually kind of the face and the leader and the visionary of the company. So head coach, and really wanting to step up my game as a coach and learn all the tools possible. So what I've been doing is spending a little bit of extra time getting some certifications finished, and that they've literally been sitting for like a very long time. I don't want to talk about it, a long time. And also resubscribing to some research reviews and getting more just in tune with, again, like coaching knowledge that's out there in the industry, because there's so much, but there's certain people and niches of things that I trust more than others, aka research and the evidence. So I've been getting back in touch with that, and that's been really, really nice, because then I feel like I'm learning there, and I'm also learning through experience of working with people again. And also just really focusing on like, how can I walk the walk with the vision that I've laid out and the transformation that I want our clients to see. So it's just become that much more important for me to share what I'm eating, how I'm getting my walks in, how I'm getting my workouts in, how I prioritize things, because it's literally like my clients are watching me and I'm not only like the face of this company. You'd think that it's still like that important when you're the face of the company, but when you're a layer removed from all the clients, it does have an effect of like, oh, they don't care about me. They only care about their coach. And like, I value our coaches so much and their skills so much that it makes me think like, oh, the clients don't care about me at all. But obviously it's my company. So that's a little backwards thinking that we've had to overcome. But really walking the walk. I've always walked the walk in terms of like living the healthy lifestyle, but like the leveling up part, the leaning into discomfort, the doing things that I don't want to do because I said I would do them and because it sets an example, sharing on social media more about that. That's really where my workflow has shifted. And it's honestly made like marketing, quote unquote, feel easier, because I could just share more about how I'm making it work as a work from home woman who's career driven, who has a high standard for her life, and how am I going through transformation. So right now I'm actually in the middle, as I'm recording this, it's late October. I'm in the middle of a qualifier for a CrossFit competition that is in February, and it's a month-long, like week by week thing. So that's going to be done at the end of this month. And the next thing I'm going to do is a fat loss phase. And so actually when this episode comes out, it'll be like a couple days after I record this. So that's what's next on the docket, because I want to share how can I lose body fat while going through the holiday season. And I've been really bad about documenting fat loss phases and like following through with sharing it. on social media, like just really bad in past seasons. But because it is literally like something that I'm talking about with clients constantly now, it's just so top of mind. It's like the little thoughts that come to my head. So I'm really excited to share that. We're going to run a little internal challenge with our clients through the holidays to help them stay accountable through more community. Our coaches are excited about that. So there's a lot of really cool stuff coming on that front with my workflow, and how that bleeds into the vision. Really, it's just, this has just brought me back to grassroots. Like, I'm just excited about this shit again. And like, it's not that I wasn't excited about helping people before, but it was the deepest level of connection of like, I feel like I'm making the impact with my own hands, if that makes sense, not through other people. And I feel that much more connected, and the just energy and passion that I've been able to bring to our team and our meetings, and just the lightheartedness that I have now is really, really, I think, been showing. So back to grassroots means I really care about our one-on-one service. There's a lot of aspects of what we have at PCC for our clients. We have group calls, we have mental health related resources, we have a lot of community aspects, but in all of that, I think I got so lost in providing more features, that I really just want it to be centered around like, you have a bomb relationship with your coach. That coach knows you almost better than you know yourself, but not quite, because you know you pretty well. And you guys hold hands and walk together on this journey side by side. And whether that's me or it's our other amazing coaches on staff, like that's what this is about. You're paying for like that, someone knowing you and customizing to you and being able to read between the lines and like really help you and help you discover yourself first and foremost. And so really just, I want to emphasize that service, a high quality service, and really pouring into our clients with that. So things that we're working on the back end are, well, I guess I could spoil it. I can do whatever I want. This is my company. But we're working on potentially offering more hormone and gut lab reviews. It's something that is slightly within my scope. It's actually very within the scope of one expert that we have on our team that I'm so pumped about. We have, and that's just going to allow us to go like that extra layer deeper with every single client to make sure that all health is optimized. We are also just reworking our community aspects. So we've got a bunch of group calls that we call office hours, similar to if you were to walk into a college professor's office for office hours. And we really want to just pump them up with education, with not just community and sharing, but education, topics, themes, etc. So we've got a whole holiday schedule laid out that we're launching literally Monday, same day as this podcast for our clients. None of you who are watching this that are not clients are going to see this, but I'm just excited about it. And then I think just growth-wise for the vision of the company, my vision is to impact millions through the ripple effect that working with clients through generations is going to create. But the most important thing to me is to not make the same mistake twice, right? So all the lessons that I pulled from this entire challenging year is really just about maintaining really high integrity with myself, with my leadership, with our clients, with our service, everything. And the lens that we're really taking is clients come first. And so really just figuring out how do we serve and do what's right by them to get them the results that they're paying us for. Because at the end of the day, our clients are paying us for one thing, transformation. So if they are not transforming, that's on us. So how can we create more of that? And we have just been so results focused as a company in these past month or two, since we have really just kind of just had all of these realizations, these revelations, these changes. And it's been really good. We've gotten a lot of clients through plateaus that they've been in for months. We've gotten a lot of clients remotivated, reinvigorated. So it's been really, really good. And I think it's just that emphasis on service, on serving, on results, on making this dream that women have, that their life could look different than the miserable, exhausted rat race that they're running, actually be different. We're showing them that and we're leading them through that. And features aside, that's what they're paying for. So that's what we've been focused on. And I just want to grow the company with a team that wants that for our clients. And I don't want to try to embellish what we do with a bunch of features. I think they'll come naturally through the growth and transformation that we have. Community will build through the growth and transformation that we all go through together. So I'm really excited for that. Social media wise, what you're going to see from us on this podcast, on Instagram, in our Facebook group, if you're not in and on all of those, what are you doing? Go do that. Email, everything. The emphasis is similar. It's slow and steady, quality over quantity. So there was a time where I let the pressures of you got to play the game, you got to go big or go home, get to me when I was really trying to like grow the company. And I was just pumping out content left and right that really wasn't coming from the heart. It was just kind of copy paste clips of videos that I didn't even really like think through. And it was fine, but it wasn't what I was proud of. And it wasn't what emulated the vision. So podcasts like these, like we're going to change the cadence of the PCC podcast for now to once every other week so that I can really write outlines and go in depth. And maybe they're longer episodes, maybe they're not, I'm not sure, but they're going to be intentional and they're going to be purposeful and they're going to be really damn good. And you're going to learn so much. And I'm going to go that much deeper in every single video, YouTube, course modules for our clients, podcasts, social media reels. We're going to go deeper with everything and we're going to prioritize quality over quantity. We're redoing a lot on the back end for our clients, modules, course videos, trainings, etc., that we're going to release parts of on social media, little snippets, little clips, lessons, tools. And so you guys are going to see little bits of that on social media because we're putting a lot of time into that, the delivery for the client. And lastly, we're going to really refine our metabolic expertise. So the actual knowledge and continuing education and tools that we have in our tool belt to help your body become truly optimized. Because in the day and age that we're at right now, more and more women are coming to us with hormonal imbalances, PCOS, gut issues, hormone issues, and it's just embedded into the weight loss problems that we have. And ultimately, the root issue is typically something hormonal, typically something deeper than weight loss. And the weight gain is actually the symptom of the root problem. So we've really just been refining our metabolic accelerator method and our processes and how we coach, not just in the way that we meet clients where they're at, but all the tools that we have to meet them along the way to make sure that they can optimize their health when those next steps are available to them. So a lot of really cool stuff. I'm so excited and I'm just really grateful for the lessons that this year has brought me. It's been probably the hardest year that I've ever gone through. And I mean, perspective wise, like I'm here, I made it through. So like, obviously I just have the perspective of gratitude of like, if this was the hardest year that I had, then, you know, my life is pretty good. But at the same time, it's had its lows and it's had really low lows where I've questioned everything, where I've wanted to give up, where I wanted to quit more than I ever have. And where I really just couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But we're here and we're looking up and I'm so excited. So if you're along for the ride with me, thank you. I'm excited to have you here, whether you're a client or you are a listener, and I hope you stick around for a long, long time and you gain lots and lots of value and get to all the goals that you want to achieve with your physique, your health, and your life. So with that all being said, I'm going to sign off here with lots of gratitude. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you back here in 2 weeks.